Hello everyone, it is Tiffany J. Fambro of Clarity, Confidence, Courage, Women's Empowerment. Today I want to talk about this whole concept of mental bondage. So mental bondage, kind of like physical bondage, is this idea of being encapsulated and not being able to move. So of course, physical bondage is just like physical prison, right? You're stuck somewhere, you're captured, you can't get out. Well, it's the same concept with mental bondage. It really is when our minds have been captured and we feel limited. We feel like we can't move forward. The can't is keeping us stuck, and it's all in our mind. And what I tell a lot of women, especially women that I work with, if you are not free mentally, you cannot be free physically. You can't be free with your entire life if you don't get rid of the mental bondage. So what does mental bondage actually look like in our lives? Ladies, a lot of times mental bondage comes up and manifests itself in the form of self-doubt, in the form of limiting beliefs, in the form of not having high enough confidence to believe in your abilities and your value as a woman and as an entrepreneur or a business owner or in your career or in your family, whatever it is that you desire. I meet so many women who are like, Tiffany, I really want XYZ, but I just don't believe it can happen for me. It's never happened. So why would it happen now? You see, they have that self-doubt because their mind is still in mental bondage. They still haven't allowed their minds to open up and expand and see the limitless possibilities that they have for their life. A lot of times what I tell women is you have to dig deep and really free yourself from the mental bondage that you have. And so many times, ladies, mental bondage can come from so many different places. A lot of times it stems from childhood. If you grew up in a childhood where your parents, had rules, but not just rules, I don't think there's anything wrong with rules, but really restrictive rules on creativity or play. You can't be this or you can't be that. Or if you said, well, I want to be a dancer, oh, you can't do that. Or your parents or your siblings telling you, you're not good at that, or you probably shouldn't do that, or you don't want to hurt yourself, instilling what they felt at the time was really good advice, but it was really telling you as a child what you could not do and implanting those limiting beliefs of what you probably couldn't achieve. So as we get older and we start to take on those beliefs as our own, we start to create those mental bondages, and we literally no longer need our mom or dad or sibling telling us what we can't do because our voice inside of our head is telling us the same thing. You can't do that. You can't be that. You can't go for that job. That's a great job, but you know what? You don't have all the skill set. Or he seems like a really great guy, but you're not that type of woman. He probably wouldn't want you. I mean, ladies, there's so many different aspects of our lives in which we tell ourselves what we can't do and have those limiting beliefs inside of our brain. And that is what I consider to be mental bondage. It's when you want more, but you are literally held back by your own limiting beliefs and your own limiting thinking. So how do you get past the mental bondage? Well, here's 3 tips that I think is very, very helpful when it comes to mental bondage. The first thing, you must, ladies, not second guess yourself. When you second guess every decision that you make, it's reinforcing in your mind that you don't know what you're doing. You clearly don't know what you're talking about, so why should it trust you? Again, you're reinforcing those old beliefs that you probably had ingrained in childhood. So when those old negative beliefs come up, interrupt it. Interrupt the mindset. Interrupt the thought pattern. Go for a walk, turn on music, or just tell yourself, no, not today. I am not going to do that. I am not going to allow myself to get caught up in that mental bondage again and second guess my decision. So that's the second way to get past mental bondage. Start creating daily mantras for yourself. If you know that this is an issue that you struggle with, start affirming what your mind can do, what you are capable of. It could be as something as waking up in the morning and saying, I am capable of making smart decisions, or I am so thankful that I am free, or I have a desire to be a confident, smart, intelligent woman. Ladies, do what you feel is necessary for you, whatever words that you feel like you need to, again, reaffirm in your mind its own freedom and its own. The third way to get past mental bondage, ladies, try something new. Just go out and do something that you've never done before, or something that kind of made you nervous to do. Take a new art class. Even if you never felt like you were a great artist, try it. Step outside of your comfort zone, because when you step outside of your comfort zone, that's you telling your mind, hey, I have an opportunity to do something I've never done before. And it's going to force you mentally and physically to take a risk and do something that is completely opposite of what you would normally do. Again, it's kind of shifting up your mindset to push you closer towards that feeling of freedom, that feeling of newness, and that feeling that you can do whatever it is you believe you can do. So ladies, that is it for me. I wanted to really do this video because I think so many of my clients, my coaching clients, really suffer from this whole idea of mental bondage. And I do everything I can to work on helping them see that they are absolutely free and have the capabilities to do anything they want in life. Let me know if you like this video. Make sure to leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can get notified every single week when I release a new video. All right, ladies, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.